Hi guys, welcome to this tutorial for today. We are still doing this website here. The last time we left off having done this part, so today we are going to focus on this area, which is the call to action. So the first thing that we need to do is to add a div that will be holding that, and maybe give it a background. So now code will come and add, after the previous div, the feature area, we add another row. Then under this row we can add another class of a full width column, so that could be that MD12. Then we want to format this one, so we can give it a custom class. So we can give it main page call to action. Then we want to add a few things here, so we can just copy it and come to our CSS, add it there. So first I want to give it a background. Now we want to have this image as our background. We will do that by using it we'll do it through our CSS. We won't do it in HTML. We'll be doing these others. So we just come and say we add the URL to the location of the image. Then the image we want to use is this one here. You can see it's within the image folder at the root. The image folder is in the root directory. So that means here now when we are doing it this way, we have to specify that it's coming from we are getting the URL relative to the root folder. So we just do that. That shows that it has to first go to the root. Then we can do the image. Then call to action. Banner image .jpg. Then I don't want it to keep repeating, so I'll give it a class of, I'll add no repeat, meaning I want it to show only once. So if I reload here, it's not yet there. So for us to see it, because we're just using it as a background, so the element itself has to be visible. It's just the same way here we have a background, but our background is a solid color. So we have to at least specify the height. So we can have it with a height of 400 pixels, like that. And then when we reload it, you can see it's there. But there are a few things that I also want us to correct about this. You can see the rows, the margins are outside our container. That's because of the row. We want to make our margins 0. So we can just come and say on this you can yes, for the row, that is for this row, the one that is containing it, we can make the margins 0. That is for the x and y. I mean for the x-axis, so we can have it as 0 like that. And then when we reload, it's there. And then you can see that the image is, part of it is outside the container. We want all of it to fit. So for that we just come and say back for the background size. We want it to cover the whole thing. So background size, say cover like that. So when we reload, you can see the image is now within. So next we want to add now we already have our background image. We want now to add the content. So our content, we create another div that will have our content. We can also give it let's have it as a container. Then within it, okay, let's first of all, we can add our content within this. For example, we have a h1 tag like that. So we have it as make your order. Now, then next is we have an a tag. And then here these are the buttons we are going to add. I'm putting them as an a tag, but I format them to become buttons. So the first one is view available deals. And then the second one is shop now. So when I reload, this is how it looks. So we want to try and make it look much better, this entire thing. So first of all, we want to add some styling, additional styling. So we'll start by formatting our container. So we can give it a custom class like that. Maybe we give it, we call it content like that. Then I'll copy this class here and add it here. Then the first thing is I'll give it a height. I want to make sure that its height is matching with its container. Sorry. And then I want to give it a background color of black. Now this is how it appears. I want to make sure it's covered the whole of this. So we'll reduce the padding for this. So we can do that by adding a class here. In this one, that will eliminate padding. So we can have it as px0 like that. Reload. Yeah, you can see it fills. And then now we want to reduce the opacity of this one. So currently it is 100% opaque. So if we say maybe 100%, you can see, and then we can start reducing. When we reduce it, you can see that the image starts to appear like that. So you can reduce it all the way to 0, which it's more like it doesn't exist, but we want it to be at 75% like that. So I add here opacity 75% like that. Then the colors are not showing very well here, so I want to change the colors to white. So just say color white like that. And you can see this one is showing. Now for this one it's still showing that way, the link, because we have the href attribute. So I want to remove this attribute first for both of them, so that they can pick that color like that. Then the next thing I want to do is I want to format my buttons. So I format the first one, and then I'll apply whatever formatting I love here to the second one. So the first thing is to maybe give it a class of button. So right now it's like this. If I reload, you can see at least now the pointer has changed. The cursor is changed to pointer. Then I can give it a class of button default. Then I can also give it a custom that. Can give it a custom class, say button CTA, that is call to action button. So if I copy this and have it here, give it some properties. I want to include its border. I want the border to be 1 pixel solid white like that. If I reload, yeah, you can see it's there. Then I also want to at least increase the size, the padding, both the y-axis and the x-axis. So I can have it as padding, say 10 pixels for the x and 10 pixels for the y, and 25 pixels for the x-axis. Then reload it. You can see it's increased in size, it's looking better. Now the next thing is I want to add a hover effect in this button. So I can come and say button CTA that, then hover. So the first thing I want to do is to change the background when I'm hovering. So I can give it, I want it to be this color here. So you can give it that 7.1, that one. Then we also want the color to be black. So say color black. It's not picking, and we will have to force it because currently it's inheriting this color here. This, so we want to force it. Can add the important background so that is given priority. Yes, like that. Then I also want it to be bold, so I add font weight bold, and then I also want the font size to be fixed in 15 pixels. Like that. Then the last thing I want to do on it is I want to transform its size. So I want it to scale by 120 to 120%. That is, I just say transform. Then I say scale. Then in brackets I put the percentage, which is 1 point, which is like saying the size should be multiplied by 1 point, factor of 1.2. So if I reload it, then I do that, you can see what happens. So we need to fix this. You can see it's interfering with other elements, both on the left and on the right. So I'll add some margins so that it doesn't affect the other elements. So I can do that in the UI by just adding, maybe can have margins for the x-axis, can have it as mx3, and for the top we can have mt2, like that. If I reload, sorry, where did I put that? Sorry, I meant to have it on the bottom. Yeah, so I do that. So I reload it, and you can see it's at least now allowing the other elements around it to be independent. So I want to apply the same formatting to this one. So all I need to do is to copy this class, the whole of it, and apply it to the other button that we have, this one here. So if we reload, that's what we have available. They will search shop now. Yes. So I also don't like the way this title is looking. I want to have some spacing, some comfortable spacing between the title and the other elements so that it looks good. So we can just give it some padding on this heading. So I can have it as A3, like that. And then reload. Yeah, you can see it's now looking good. It's even aligned to this. So that is our call to action, and we will stop there for today. In the next video we'll be looking at the footer. Thank you for watching. I hope that you're enjoying so far. Please subscribe if you've not subscribed to this channel, and click the notification button so that you can be notified whenever I post new videos, and also share with your friends.
If you enjoyed this video, kindly like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you in the next